Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adedaponi and this is Vote to Billion, where I help you get one step closer to excellence in fitness, finance, and mindset. They gon' love me for my ambition. So it's the start of the year and it's the time to set your targets and set your new year resolutions, and what better area to set one of your targets than in your finance. In Igbo language in Nigeria they would say "Wetelim ego," give me the money. But on a more serious note, the thing with resolutions is that most times when we write those goals down, they're often quite big and we forget to break them down into simple actionable steps. And this is a law of habits that is made clear by James Clear in his I actually did that intentionally. It's made clear by James Clear in his book Atomic Habits. So what I'm going to do in this video is break it down for you 3 simple easy steps for you to get your money right in 2021. Action number 1: start or join a savings challenge. The one I recommend the most is the 1P challenge. I think this is probably the easiest one. So depending on where your money is at, some people are a little bit more loaded than others, which is fair enough. You can either do the 1P challenge or £1 a week challenge, and you get different results depending on the one you do. So if you did the 1P challenge for a year, you get about £670, which is quite a lot of money to save, thinking that you only did a 1P challenge. If you did a different challenge, obviously you get a little bit more or less depending on what you pick. So that's the gist of the 1P challenge. It's pretty much you saving 1P every day for the day of the year it is. I don't know if I explained that in a way that made sense, but essentially on the 1st of January you save 1P, on the 2nd you save 2, on the 3rd you save 3, on the 14th for instance you save 14P, on the 30th you save 30P, on the 130th day for instance, whatever that is, that's third month, do the math, you save £1 and 30p for that day, if that makes sense. So you keep increasing. So on the final day, the 365th day, you save £3.65. At the end of it all, you'll be saving about £671 for yourself. And I think I like this for 2 reasons. You gradually save and your money grows slowly but surely. But the reason why I'm recommending it for the start of this year is because you get to actually start the habit of saving without losing much. So if you start now, and today being the 15th, you have to save, or the 14th, whatever today is, whenever this video comes out, you have to save, for instance, 15p, which is not a lot of money when you think about it. So the barrier to entry is very, very low if you start now. And worst case scenario, midway through, you realize that you can't actually save £1.50 a day and you stop saving and but then you already saved quite a lot and you can actually make it through the year if you actually eventually do that. So start now. It's cheap now. I started last year at the end of it, so it got really expensive really quick for me. But if you start now, you start racking up the savings slowly and surely. Hopefully you make it to the end, and if not, then you saved anyway and you try again some other time. And that is why you should do 1P saving. Next we'll tell you how you can do it. I'm sure there are other ways you can do the 1P savings. I will only be sharing one way in this video. And if you know other ways apart from the one I'm going to describe right now, please drop it in the comment section. And the way I'm going to describe is using your Monzo account as well as your IFTTT app as well. So IFTTT is if this then that, essentially. And what it does is that it gives a lot of commands from the app into different platforms. One of them is Monzo. So what it would do, if you're familiar with Monzo, is that with Monzo, I love Monzo. I'll make a video about Monzo some other time, like a very, very detailed video about Monzo alone. So with Monzo, you get your basic normal account like you would every other account, and you can create quite a lot of savings spots. So what the IFTP, what you tell the if this then that app is that it should take 1P. If the day is the 15th, take 15p pretty much. If the day is the first, take a P. If the day is the 31st, take 35p and put it in a particular saving spot that you decide. And that's it. Simple and short. It does this every day for you. And you just watch that particular pot of savings grow exponentially over time. I don't know if I used the word exponentially there correctly, but you get what I mean. That's that for saving. Let's go to the second thing to do to get your money right in 2021. The second thing to do to get your money right in 2021 is invest. Wait, before you run away, relax, chill. I say that because I speak to quite a lot of people, and the feedback I get is that I can't invest. The investment is for the gurus. The investment is just, it's just something that it seems like is idea up there. I don't understand it, but that's what the financial industry does to make you believe that investment is a lot more than it is. So what I'm going to recommend is that you start investing today. It's popularly said that the best time to invest was yesterday. The next best time to invest is today. I can guarantee you once you start investing, and I'll tell you how in a couple of minutes. The only thing you regret once you start investing is that you did not invest earlier. You probably already know this, but the reason why it's quite important. I don't know if it's more important, but I know it's quite important to invest. Is that with savings you put your money there, with investing you watch your money grow. It's quite basic, and honestly, your £1 today or your 5p or your £5 tomorrow might not do much for your net worth or your finances, but I think just the habit of investing alone sets you apart from the rest. So when you do start making quite a lot of money, you already invest. You already know how to invest. All you have to do is just put more money there and watch more money grow. That is why I would say it's important to start investing now. And with Plum, if you've not heard about them, so it's PLUM. You can start investing from as little as £1 today, and that is what I use. So you need to set that up. Quite easy. Log in, choose where you want to invest, put the £1 and forget it. What you can actually do as well is what I do, which is I automate my payments. So when I get paid, the next day, actually the same day I get paid, I tell Pump to transfer a certain amount into my investment account, and like that's all I do. That is it, done. That is me investing, finished. Chicken out, no checking chat, none of that good stuff. People do that, but that's different, and that's not what you should be bothered about. All you want to do is passively invest, put your money there and watch it grow. And the thing about investment I must mention as well, in this case you'll be investing in you have an option to invest in S&P 500, which is the stock exchange for US markets, which has shown consistently over years to produce 8% return, and that's been conservative after removing tax and inflation every year. So as long as you're investing for the long term, even though the market goes up, down, what we've seen over the years is that the market always goes up. So you're kind of guaranteed to make profits as long as you're investing long term. So that's my second tip. Invest. No amount is too small or too big. I think for me it's more important that you start investing than you invest big. So once you start investing and you see how it works, when you have money to invest big, or when you're ready to invest big, there's no barrier to entry anymore. You're already in the game. All you have to do now is just put your money in there and watch it grow. My final tip for you on how to get money right in 2021 might not apply to everybody, but I think it's important for you to watch and listen and learn regardless for when it does apply to you, because at some point you start working and making proper money. But a lot of people this will actually apply to is actually for you to enroll for pensions if you've not already done so. So the way it works and the way pensions works is simple. So if you put a particular amount into your pension contributions, the government will put a particular amount into it as well. And if you're employed, if you're an employer and you're not self-employed, they will in some cases double or match your contributions. And pension, to be honest, is an investment essentially. So this pension providers invest the money for you. The reason why I'm recommending that you put your money in pensions as well as invest is that with pensions you put, for instance, £50, but what happens is that you don't get to invest just the £50. The government gives a particular percentage. I think it's 20% of that. 20% is about £10, I believe. And so now you have £60 for the pension provider to invest for you. But don't forget, your employer also matches that in most cases, if not double it. So you have under £50, which makes that £110 into your pension funds, and this is this free money essentially for you to invest in and retire with when you're old and just chilling in the boat side with your family. Yeah, I don't know, is that what you think of when you grow old? I don't know, ignore me, but you get what I mean. So you're never too young to start investing your pension. Imagine most times people begin to think about it like, I don't have £50 to give the pension provider and all this stuff. But imagine you made £50 less. Imagine Boris and friends and the government took £50 out of your salary without you even knowing. You survive without that extra £50, won't you? So that's the gist of it. Just do the right thing now and forget about it. And I'm bringing us to the end of the video. Thank you for staying tuned to the end. And if you've forgotten already, top 3 things to get your money right in 2021, start or join a savings challenge. Invest as little as £1. You can use things like Plumb, and there are quite a lot of other resources for you as well. And finally, if you've not already joined your pension scheme with your employer, or even if you're self-employed, enroll for your pension. That's it from me. Thank you very much. This has been Road to Billion. My name is Adedapo. Catch you in the next one.